Okay, so AC Milan just had a very, very disappointing season. Finishing 8th in Serie A, lost the Coppa Italia final, got knocked down in the Champions League by Feyenoord. You can say a lot has gone wrong this year. So much so that a new coach was brought in, also a new sporting director. Well, today it's going to be our job to restore AC Milan to the heights of Europe, to rebuild this team into a force to be reckoned with. And it's going to start by signing a legend. So officially, season 1 of the AC Milan rebuild begins. Now, yeah, we have got some work to do. This team finished in 8th, so that means we have no European football in year 1. So our goal in year 1 is to get back in the Champions League. That's goal 1. And we have just lost one of our best midfielders to Man City. Reinders is gone there. I think that deal is like pretty much official now. So this is our team to start the rebuild. Now, I think front three are pretty good. Leao, Jimenez, and Pulisic. I like that front three, honestly. Now, the midfield can use some work. Loftus-Cheek, Fofana, and Musa are the current starters. And then in terms of our defense, the left side is strong, but the right side is a little bit weak. So once again, there's a lot of areas we need to improve on. Now, apparently Chelsea are interested in signing Magnan, but they've not agreed on a valuation, so it looks like it's not happening right now. And also, at the time recording this, Theo Hernandez has not chosen to go to Saudi either, so I think we're gonna keep him for this video. At least for year 1, I think I'm gonna keep him. But okay, I say we get started with signings here. So I think the first thing we need is obviously a midfielder, kind of like a Reinders replacement for the team. And I think it's been pretty much made official, like it's pretty close. You know who we're signing here. The first signing of the AC Milan rebuild is gonna be Luka Modrić from Real Madrid. Now, I think it's pretty much like 99% done. I guess they're waiting for the official announcement, but Real Madrid basically told Luka Modrić there's not a spot for him in the team anymore. So he has now joined AC Milan to kick off this rebuild. Now, he's a great player. He's going to be good for season 1, but he is 38 years old. So we're going to try to keep him as long as we can and help us win a Champions League, but time is not on our side. But okay, so he's going to take that right center mid spot in the midfield. And honestly, that improves the team so much in terms of like overall rating. It's just, once again, 38 years old. Like, what is his overall going to be at the end of season 1? Probably like 82, 81, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if he can at least help us get back in the Champions League. Now, I think for signing number 2, it's got to be a right back. Emerson is okay, but for a team that has, aspirations of getting back in the Champions League, winning the Champions League, Emerson is not quite enough. So as our new right back signing, we're going to sign Tino Livramento from Newcastle United. You know, AC Milan love that English connection. So for right back who's 78 rated, 21 years old, can grow into the team as we get back in the Champions League and stuff. So Emerson's going to be the backup, and then Livramento is AC Milan's new starting right back. We got him for about 39.1 million. So it's not a bad deal. So Luka Modrić and Livramento are the additions so far, and I feel like that might be good enough for season 1. With players like Leao, Modrić, Hernandez, Tomori, Magnan, this team should be able to finish like top 4, top 3. So that's going to be it for transfer business in season 1. Let's see if now this team can finish in a Champions League spot. All right, so season 1 officially complete. We are going to scroll up the table and see where AC Milan finished in year 1. All right, so it looks like we finished in the top 6, so that's better than the previous year in real life. 6th, Lazio, 5th, Atalanta. Okay, so we finished top 4. That's not bad for a season 1, whatever place we finish in here. Now, 4th is Inter Milan. 3rd is Fiorentina. Okay, we finished top 2 in year 1. Did we actually win Serie A in season 1? We are gonna finish, we finished in 2nd place. 1 point behind Juventus. Bro, we got that close to winning the title in year 1. Oh man, we scored 89 goals though, the highest scoring team in the league. All right, so close to a title, but you know what? We got Champions League next year, so that's goal 1 completed. Coppa Italia is gonna be AC Milan. It's AC Milan 2-1 over Roma, so we do win a trophy at least. All right, so a 2nd place finish, a Coppa Italia trophy. I will take that. Now, Champions League is won by Man City over Bayern. Europa League is won by Lazio 3-1 over Porto. Okay, now who got it done for us here though? Like, someone had to play great for us to finish in 2nd. Okay, Jimenez 33 and 10, Leao 22 and 11, Pulisic 13 and 3, Luka Modrić 10 goals and 16 assists. Bro, are you kidding me? What a year for Modrić. He's not retiring. Bro, 10 and 16 is insane for a 39-year-old now. That is crazy, and he's still 84 rated too. So this man might actually beat Father Time. So overall, that was a great season 1. Now in terms of player growth, Leao's 88, Jimenez 83, Pulisic 85, Fofana's +2, Loftus-Cheek is +1. I think Tomori is also +2, and also Livramento up to 81. So growth looks so good in this team. Man, I'm highly impressed with that first season there after only 2 signings. All right, though, year 2, we got AC Milan back in the Champions League. Now our goal is to win Serie A and win the Champions League. All right, so season 2 officially begins, and I'm so surprised Luka Modrić kept his rating. Like, if I can keep Modrić here as long as I can, I'm definitely gonna do that, because this man is truly just timeless. Oh man, as soon as I say that though, he has 1 year left on his deal and I can't re-sign him because he's retiring. No. Oh man, that's so sad. We only have 1 year left with Luka Modrić. That is so sad. Man, if we could somehow win the Champions League this season for Luka Modrić, I would love to do that. Now in our budget, we have 190 million to spend, so that's a lot of money. So how do we further improve this team now? I'm thinking either a center back or maybe a midfielder upgrade over Loftus-Cheek. I'm not sure which though. That feels like probably the move this year in year 2. All right, so a new midfielder has been signed. We have signed Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen, the 25-year-old Argentinian midfielder. Now he's a little bit more defensive minded in terms of stats, but I feel like alongside Modrić and also Fofana, he looks like the perfect box-to-box mid we need. So Palacios, we have spent, I think, 94 million on him from Leverkusen, so we have spent that cash, but we have a new star midfielder for this team. Now, he is currently 85 rated. You know, he's got really good shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, so a perfect box-to-box mid right there. And he's still just only 26, so much more room for growth too. That right there is a midfield upgrade. So now I'm just thinking about the center back spot. Do I try and sign Tomori, a new center back partner, or not? You know, I think I'm going to give this defense here still a chances here. So year 2, I'm not going to make any more signings, only Palacios. You know, that feels like a slight upgrade over Loftus-Cheek, where maybe that could help us win the title, you know, go for the Champions League. But I want to give this center back pairing another chance this year before I decide to replace one of them at least. So Palacios brought in. Now this team is ready for season 2. I mean, after a second place finish, anything other than the league title, that would be a disappointing season year. All right, so year 2, AC Milan are going to finish in first place. Okay, so we get it done in season 2. Man, Juventus dropped off. We finished, what is that? 26 points above the previous champions, and we finished on 88 points, so pretty close to last year, but this time I guess Inter just couldn't challenge us. But okay, AC Milan, champions of Serie A again. That is a good start right there. Now Coppa Italia is going to be, it's going to be AC Milan again. So back-to-back Coppa Italia trophies along with the Serie A title. Already the double now for the Champions League. Oh, so league phase we finished in 16th. Okay, so that's not great. That means we played in that playoff round. So in that playoff round, we are going to beat Fenerbahce 4-3 barely. So round of 16, we're gonna beat Man City 4-2. Okay, that's a good win. Quarterfinals, we are going to beat Celtic 5-0. So we're in the Champions League semifinals. In those semis, we are going to, we're gonna lose to Arsenal 5-2. Man, we got so close to a Champions League final in year 2 for Luka Modrić. The final was Arsenal PSG. Arsenal won 2-1 over PSG. All right, so year 2 is a Serie A title, a Coppa Italia trophy, but Champions League semifinal exits. Now, stat-wise, Okafor scored 42 goals for us, an 83 rated striker. Now, I believe Jimenez got injured early in the season. He was pretty much out for the entire season. He only played 12 games. So Okafor took over, and man, he scored 42. What an insane season for an 83 rated backup striker. And then Pulisic scored 26, so probably had the best season of his career by far. Leao, 24 and 21 is insane. Now, Luka Modrić, his stats just absolutely like took a spiral downwards. Only 2 goals and 3 assists in 31 games. You know, it's kind of funny though, despite that, he's still 83 rated, so he's only really -1 this year. He's not fallen off rating wise, and you know what? I convinced Luka Modrić to at least play for one more season here. He sees how close his team is to win the Champions League, so he wants to play at least one more year. So he has changed his mind about retirement. We're gonna sign him on a new contract, and he's playing for at least one more year now. Now, rating wise in the team, Leao was 90, so I believe that's the second 90 rated player alongside Maignan. But okay, Jimenez 86, Palacios 88, so he grew +3 in year 2. I mean, the whole team looks pretty solid, like very, very solid. I think though to win the Champions League, I see probably one spot we can improve on, and it's probably gonna be the defense. All right, so year 3 officially begins. The whole squad is at the World Cup, I guess, or something. But I think to get this team just one step further to a Champions League final, I think it's got to be a new center back. Like a truly world-class center back could take this team to the next level and become the best team in Europe, maybe. And man, we got 288 million to spend, and now we have to pick the right player. All right, so a new center back has been signed for 156 million. Maybe the most expensive defender of all time. We have signed Upamecano from Bayern Munich to be our new star center back. Now at 88 rated, he's one of the best center backs in the game currently in this save. So add that to this AC Milan team that just made it to the Champions League semis, just won Serie A. This should give us a great chance of winning the Champions League in year 3, which will be Luka Modric's final year at AC Milan and final year of his career. Like, bro, this signing was for you, Luka. All right, so year 3, that is our team. Upamecano and Tomori is the center back pairing. Man, this team looks like Champions League winning quality now. Now, I doubt Modrić is an actual starter. I bet Loftus-Cheek will actually start over him. They'll probably split time, but okay, year 3, can this team reach a Champions League final? Can we do it for Luka Modrić? All right, so end of season 3 with AC Milan. Do we defend our Serie A title 4-3-2? Oh, we're gonna finish in 2nd place. Bro, it's a repeat of season 1. So Juventus come flying back to win the title by 2 points over us. It's literally a repeat of season 1. All right, so that's not a good sign. Coppa Italia, though, is gonna go to Inter Milan. Okay, so no trophy so far in Italy. Now, we do finish 3rd in the Champions League, though, so that's good on 19 points. 6 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. I like how that looks. So round of 16, we are going to beat Lyon 5-2. Quarterfinals, we are going to beat Man City again 4-2 this time. So back in the semis, and we are going to beat PSG 4-0. Okay, so we just destroyed PSG, and now we're in a Champions League final facing Barcelona, the 2027 final. Now, stat-wise, Pulisic 26 and 10. Man, he has become like the main man of the team almost. Leao 19 and 12, Okafor 16 and 4, Palacios 10 and 9. Jimenez, did he get injured again? He only played 20 games. Bro, Okafor has become like the starting striker out of nowhere. Now, Luka Modrić, he's actually actually played 34 games still. Despite only 2 goals, 3 assists, you know, that's still a good season for a 41-year-old now. And he's about to play the final game of his career. Now, his stats still look so good. 85 passing, 85 dribbling, still 69 pace, so he's still probably pretty good in game. But okay, Leao 91, Palacios 90, Fofana almost 90. This team is looking pretty insane here. And Pulisic has really grown so much though. 89 and top scorer of the team. I feel like I got to play Okafor. Okafor has been the best player the past 2 years, so Okafor plays over Jimenez. Other than that, that is the team we're going to field for this Champions League final. Modrić, he starts in his final game, and we now make AC Milan the best team in Europe again. And we are facing a very dangerous Barcelona team. Now, am I remembering wrong, or do we also face Barcelona in the last rebuild final? I'm not sure if we did. I think we did though. But okay, Champions League final, we're here. A chance for one of the best teams in the Champions League history to win another one. This time, a new look, you know, rebuild AC Milan side, develop side. We shall see if we can do it. Man, imagine your final game of your career being a Champions League final. That is just poetic. Now, that pass is not where I wanted it to go though. That is a poetic ending to a career. Now, Leao into Okafor. Pulisic making a run here. Pulisic, he just got taken out though. Okay, what a tackle that was. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Now, Theo Hernandez is a big matchup against Limal. Good tackle though right there. All right, Leao is gonna slide it to Luka Modrić. Now I want to shoot with him, but probably, you know, let's get a bit closer. Pulisic over to Luka Modrić. Good turn there. We got a cross to far post maybe. You know what? It's gonna be better actually. Palacios, Fofana. Slides it over to Okafor into Rafael Leao. First shot saved by Ter Stegen, and he is going to fall in. Okay, first shot, not bad. Okay, Yamal is bombing on the wing here. This is a little bit scary. Cross blocked by Theo Hernandez. Corner sent in. That is going to be... Oh, Luka almost... Modrić almost just missed that clearance away. Now, Okafor almost got that too. This is a wild game so far. Oh, Fofana good tackle. No, that's a foul on Konate. There's no way there. All right, free kick is probably going to go to probably Rafinha. He is going to... Well, Rafinha just sent the fans a souvenir. That was terrible. Oh, Makano, great tackle on Yamal. Fofana now is going to control it into Luka Modrić. Luka Modrić over to Pulisic. Now there is space opening up. Pulisic. Oh, what a move there. Cut inside. Pulisic on a crazy run here is going to fire it back to Okafor. Shot though is going to be blocked. Man, that was a really good chance created. We need this first goal here. We need to set the tone. Palacios, Fofana slides it to Luka Modrić. Now we're going to hold this into Noah Okafor. A chance for goal 1 of the Champions League final, and he's going to score it. The surprise star striker of this team scores first, and look who assisted. It's Luka Modrić. Now, I remember I did the AC Milan series, I think last year at some point, and Okafor was so good in that series. So I know he's good in career mode, and he's proven that in this video. All right, though, 1-0 in the 25th minute to AC Milan. Now, Konate to Lamine. We got to shut down this man. Fofana, good tackle there. Modrić over to Pulisic. Man, Pulisic feels insane right now in this team. He's going to slide it to Luka Modrić. Modrić gonna use every last bit of that pace there. I need to reset a little bit. Livramento gonna slide it to Fofana into Pulisic. I'm just trying to find a shot here, but they pushed all the way back. Now we're coming back in though. Palacios. Oh, that was meant for actually Leao. But, oh my, Okafor gets all the way to it. Man, he almost got a shot away there. Bro, the players in this team are like actually insane right now. Modrić into Pulisic. Oh, Pulisic, right as I say that, he has the worst touch of the game. That is the Tyztir jinx in real time. Now, Goodmanson, run here. Livramento can't really catch up. Crossover. Now it's going to be to Lamine. First touch, not good enough. Teo, good tackle there. Fofana, good tackle there. Okay, Modrić into Pulisic. Pulisic, Okafor's in again. This dude is insane. The finish, we just can't get it past Araujo though. All right, halftime, it's currently 1-0 to AC Milan. Now, I'd say we've been the better team so far, and it's kind of crazy. Luka Modrić has an 8.1 rating. That is the highest in the team in that first half. So, final game of his career, this man is laying everything out on the field right now. Now, they're looking to have a good start here. Rafinha. Konate, we're tracking him. Tomori, good tackling there. Now Modrić, just bring this forward. Gonna play it to Pulisic. Pulisic, header to Okafor. No, man, that pass just can't work, but it's a good idea. Okay, Rafinha's got a lot of space here, and we're not really catching up. Now it's a good pass. Konate, looking for the pass back. We're watching it. Fofana, another good tackle, though. Our defense doing their job in the second half so far. Now, Rafael Leao, though, is looking to be unleashed. He is gonna cut inside. Gonna look for a pass over to Palacios. Shot. It's gonna be a Ter Stegen save though. Man, we need the second goal right now. They're pushing. Man, De Jong over to Dani Olmo, trying to get over there. The shot is gonna be saved by Maignan though. Yeah, they're close to getting back in this game, man. We gotta score this second right now. If we don't, I feel like we're gonna score soon. Modrić clearance is not great, but it finds Fofana and he clears it. All right, Upamecano wins it back. Now let's get this out calmly. 31 minutes in this Champions League final. Leao, great ball to Okafor. Okay, into Palacios. He is gonna, no, okay, actually works to Theo Hernandez. Actually gets to him. him. Theo Hernandez looking for a pass or something. Gonna get it over to... No, man, that wasn't the right option. I should have played it through. Man, Konate's got space here. This is a good chance to tie it up for Barcelona. Dragged back, and they are gonna tie it up to Dani Olmo. Man, I knew that was gonna happen if we didn't score in that for like that 10-minute stretch there. It is 1-1 with 20 minutes left in this Champions League final. All right, come on. We're gonna retake this lead now. Retake the lead. Palacios, Theo Hernandez into Leao. Leao's gonna turn on the inside. Keep it. Nice. Okafor. No, man, I need that guy to make a run. Man, Dani Olmo. Konate's on a run there. Blocking it though. They look like they've stolen momentum. Okay, Tomori, good tackle there, though. And 15 minutes left. I feel like this can go either way here. Bro, we cannot lose this, though. Come on. Yamal in a dangerous spot. Goes back to Koundé. Back to Yamal. Gonna be Dani Olmo again. And, okay, good tackle there. Gonna be over to Rafael Leao. Turn. Nice. Oh, we just lost it there. Come on, boys. Come on, guys. 10 minutes left. This is so close. Bro, they have the momentum right now. I can tell they have it, but okay. Block by Teo. We have a chance to break. Modrić over to Livramento. Livramento gets it to Pulisic. Pulisic. Oh, perfect pass. Over to Rafael Leao, and he's gonna score in the 84th minute. What a pass to make the breakthrough, and it's Rafael Leao to score. Is this the goal that wins us a Champions League final? An absolute tap-in, basically. We got 6 more minutes to defend. My camera's died, but we got 6 more minutes. My camera's died, but our hopes will not die. Cleared by Upamecano. Now Modrić, run. You got no stamina left. This is the final 4 minutes of your career. Modrić over to Pulisic. Pulisic is going to wait for Modrić. Wait. Plays it to him. Modrić is going to try to get for it. Oh, we just took out Araujo. What attack. Okay, boys. Defend. Defend, boys. Defend. Konate gets it over to Rafinha. No, if they score here, I might actually cry. Going to be Konate. Tomori. Tackle. The AC Milan man through and through. Clearance, and that is going to be full time. AC Milan win the Champions League 2-1 over Barcelona. In Luka Modric's final game of his career, he wins AC Milan the Champions League final. And hey, he had a high rating at halftime. He might be man of the match or close to it. Like, what a storybook ending to his career. And man, AC Milan looked like geniuses signing him, because they signed him and then 3 years later, they returned to the top of European football. Now, I was going to make Modrić captain of the team, but I feel like Theo Hernandez, he deserves it. You know, at least in this universe, he turned down the Saudi contracts, instead stay at AC Milan, and he gets to lift a Champions League trophy for the club. So he deserves to lift that trophy. But okay, I would say that is job complete. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed this rebuild. Drop a comment on who you want to see us rebuild next. Luka Modrić, what a player. AC Milan, Champions League winners again. And if you click on screen, you might like this video too of me rebuilding Aston Villa.